Southeast Asian region comprises 11 sovereign states. These countries are Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, East Timor, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, and Philippines. Indonesia is the region's largest country by both area and population, while Singapore is the smallest country by size and Brunei is the smallest by population. In this video, let's discuss the top 6 richest Southeast Asian country in year 2022. This ranking is based on the data taken from worldatlas.com. The 6th richest country in Southeast Asia is Philippines. With a GDP per capita of $3,485.10. Philippine economy has produced an estimated gross domestic product of $356.8 billion. The country's primary exports include semiconductors and electronic products, transport equipment, garments, copper products, petroleum products, coconut oil and fruits. The country's economy has been transitioning from one based upon agriculture to an economy with more emphasis upon services and manufacturing. Service industries such as tourism and business process outsourcing have been identified as areas with some of the best opportunities for growth for the country. The business process outsourcing (BPO) industry is composed of 8 subsectors, namely, knowledge process outsourcing and back offices, animation, call centers, software development, game development, engineering design and medical transcription. In 2010, Philippines was reported as having eclipsed India as the main center of BPO services in the world. Number 5. Indonesia. With a GDP per capita of $4,135.60. This country has a mixed economy in which both the private sector and government play vital roles. It is the largest economy in the region and is classified as a newly industrialized country. In 2021 estimate, it is the world's 16th largest economy by nominal GDP and 7th in terms of GDP at purchasing power parity, PPP. Indonesia has abundant natural resources like oil and natural gas, coal, tin, copper, gold and nickel, while agriculture produces rice, palm oil, tea, coffee, cacao, medicinal plants, spices and rubber. These commodities make up a large portion of the country's exports, with palm oil and coal briquettes as the leading export commodities. Number 4. Thailand. With a GDP per capita of $7,806.70. The economy of Thailand is heavily export dependent, with exports accounting for more than 2/3 of its gross domestic product, GDP. The country exports over $105 billion worth of goods and services annually. Major exports include cars, computers, electrical appliances, rice, textiles and footwear, fishery products, rubber, and jewelry. Substantial industries include electric appliances, computer components and vehicles. Thailand's recovery from the 1997 to 1998 Asian financial crisis depended mainly on exports. As of 2012, the Thai automotive industry was the largest in Southeast Asia and the 9th largest in the world. The Thailand industry has an annual output of near 1.5 million vehicles, most of these are commercial vehicles. Number 3. Malaysia. With a GDP per capita of $11,414.20. This country is a relatively open state-oriented and newly industrialized market economy. The state plays a significant but declining role in guiding economic activity through macroeconomic plans. Malaysia has had one of the best economic records in Asia, with GDP growing an average 6.5% annually from 1957 to 2005. The country's economy in 2014 to 2015 was one of the most competitive in Asia, ranking 6th in Asia and 20th in the world, higher than countries like Australia, France and South Korea. Malaysia is an exporter of natural and agricultural resources, and petroleum is a major export. It has once been the largest producer of tin, rubber and palm oil in the world. Manufacturing has a large influence in the country's economy, although Malaysia's economic structure has been moving away from it. Malaysia remains one of the world's largest producers of palm oil. The second richest country is Brunei, with a GDP per capita of $31,086.80. It is also the second highest human development index among the Southeast Asian nations after Singapore, and is classified as a developed country. Crude oil and natural gas production account for about 90% of its GDP. The country can produce about 167,000 barrels of oil every day, making Brunei the fourth largest producer of oil in Southeast Asia. It also produces approximately 25.3 million cubic meters of liquefied natural gas per day, making Brunei the ninth largest gas exporter in the world. Forbes also ranks Brunei as the fifth richest nation out of 182 based on its petroleum and natural gas fields. Singapore is the region's richest country, with a GDP per capita of $65,233. Singapore has a highly developed market economy, based historically on extended interport trade. Along with Hong Kong, South Korea and Taiwan, Singapore is one of the four Asian tigers, and has surpassed its peers in terms of gross domestic product, GDP, per capita. Singaporean economy is regarded as free, innovative, dynamic and business-friendly. For several years, Singapore has been one of the few countries with an AAA credit rating from the Big Three, and the only Asian country to achieve this rating. Singapore attracts a large amount of foreign investment as a result of its location, skilled workforce, low tax rates, advanced infrastructure and zero tolerance against corruption. It is the world's most competitive economy, according to the World Economic Forum's ranking of 141 countries, with the second highest GDP per capita. What can you say about this top 6 richest countries in Southeast Asia? You can leave your reaction in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.